Welcome back to Start What You Love. I'm your host, and I'm here to help you get started with whatever it is you love to do. Have you ever needed a business number and just didn't have it, or didn't know where to start, or did not want to spend a whole bunch of money getting a whole new line? This video is for you. I'm going to show you step by step how to get your first Google number, and now you don't even have to give people your real number. Google can give you a voice number. All you have to have is a Google account, and they can give you what's called a voice number, and you'll be able to call and even text people using your number, your phone, but a different business number. I'm going to show you step by step how to get that started.
So the first thing we're going to do is, as you see here, we're going to type in voice.google.com. After we do this, you should see this screen right here, and we're going to sign in right over here. Now, I blurred out some of the stuff because I didn't want y'all to see all the things that I have going on. But now I have just to get started basic plan with $0 a month. You can upgrade if you like. Now we're just going to continue here. Now that's a number, but I just want to pick a different number. So next thing I know, I was looking at Houston. Then I went to, there was a couple things that I went through, but this is, just the Houston find number. Uh, so the next thing is I just, found a good number. I was looking through all these other numbers and I just clicked on the one that I thought, I really liked. So that was one of the easiest things to do. What y'all can't see is I'm trying to figure out which number. So I'm going back and forth on like two or three different numbers. So I'm like, I wonder which one. And this was just me overthinking it and just, you know what I mean, just doing too much. So then I chose a number. So then I skipped right after you see me choose a number. Now it's like, okay, so now we need to verify, and you're gonna check your ID. So at the end, I'm gonna show y'all something else that happened to me that hopefully it don't happen to you. So let's press continue, and once I press continue, now it's showing. Now it's showing just um, two the two authenticators. I think I'm saying that wrong, but I'm doing all of that just to make sure that everything is going right. And it looks more complicated than it is. Once you start doing it, you're gonna see it's like really simple. After I chose a number, then I have to choose my number because then it's gonna send me a text message just to confirm. Now our phone numbers are linked. I can go to finish, and now is I want to say now it's me in my browser. So then I was like, I don't want to do it. So I think I skipped this part. Um, yeah, I think I skipped this part. It is slow. Yes. So then I skipped this part just because I didn't want to do all this. But I did allow notifications because I wanted to be able to see whenever someone texts me and things of that nature. So now they have to verify my identity. And then I just went to got started. I chose my driver's license because that was the easiest part and easiest thing to do. So now I had to upload my files on my driver's license. The thing is, I forgot because I was on my computer, so I had to actually um, take a picture with my phone and then transfer it to my computer, which was not that hard. But if you already have it on your computer, it's going to be way easier. So then I just went to my desktop. And then I found the what did I don't know why I was doing all this. I had to just go to recent. So then I went to recent. That was way easier. Uploaded my front of my ID. Then it's gonna run a quick check just to make sure that that it's a real ID. I think, and Google has a really good way of checking that. Didn't take too long. Then after that, it wanted me to now upload the back of my ID, which I was like, okay, no problem. So guess what I had to do? I had to start all over. Um, I had to go and take up another picture and do the same thing. So again, now I am looking for my phone so I can take a picture. So that as y'all see at the top is downloading it. So then I take a picture. Then I had to do the same thing as we did before. I had to go find the actual picture, but this time it was again. I thought it was on my desktop, but I went to just the recent, and it showed both of them. So I clicked it and uploaded it. It didn't take too long for it to do a quick check. um, Google has really, really good, I guess, a really good way to figure this out. So now I wanted my legal information because, again, I'm using my ID. So I put my name in there. I also start putting my address and then all of these good things, zip code, what state I'm in, uh, and I think yeah, that's what it asked for. It asked for my name, my address, city, state, and zip. As you can see right here, I just go to next. Now, after I submit my information, it doesn't take too much longer to verify that, which is, like I said, Google. That was really, really good. It did not take that long to verify. Now it's submitting my information to the system. Look, I got verified, right? And I'm so happy right now. So I pressed done. So now you can see all the stuff that I see. This is from the uh, desktop version, but hey, I'm gonna show you what to do or what it's gonna look like on the phone version. But my thought process was, okay, now I need to um, show y'all what it looks like on the phone version, like whenever what you need to do in order to get it on your actual phone. So now you go to, I'm using the iPhone, so I went to application, the App Store, and once I went to the App Store, then I just searched. Um, I think it was Google. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was yeah. When I first searched up Google, and then it didn't pull me up what I wanted to see because I know what it looks like. So I pressed Google, and of course, all this Google stuff came up that was not it. So then I put phone, and then boom, it's Google Voice actually. So you can do it way easier just by typing in Google Voice. It's gonna save you a whole bunch of time. So after now, I have to download it and open it up because I actually undownloaded. Now it's going to pop up this, but I did not want that username and password. I mean that ID, Google ID. So I chose my other one, which didn't take that long. All it is doing now is verifying that I have this Google. It's verified that I'm him. All right. So now I get to choose my current phone number, which is the phone number that I normally use. And now, boom, now it's allowing me to do this. And I was like, wow.
Here are two quick tips that I think you should do. First, let's save this Google number somewhere safe. Number two, let's call or text a family member so they can have that same Google number and you can have it as well. Tell them to pick up so now you know that your Google number works.
So now, as I told you, the best thing to do is to, get somebody that you know number and, just give them a call. But it was asking me that I want to select all the contacts that I have, and I told it no. It's not. It was a whole bunch, and I didn't want to do all that because I didn't want to give everybody my new Google number. So I left that alone. So the next thing I knew is I know somebody I can call that was readily available. So I typed the number in, and then I called this particular person. So the first call that I did was great. It got we talked for a minute, and I was like, "Oh my God, this is so great!" Right? So now I'm happy because now my Google number is working. I have that person has my Google number. I have their number. All good. So then the next thing I know, it didn't work anymore, and I was like, What's going on?" And I'm looking. I'm like, "So what do you mean?" So now I'm looking through the voicemail because Google sends you a voicemail first. I start listening to it, and it tells you all the stuff. Google gives you voice and gives you a single phone number, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? But my thing was, okay, so now I'm trying to call another person, and it's not letting me call. So now I send a text message to somebody I know just to, it's my brother, just saying, "What's up? How you doing?" Just so he can have the number and I can make sure that the Google number and text message is working. And it didn't go through. So I'm like, what's really going on? Because at first it wasn't going through only on the calls. So I'm like, well, maybe it's just a call feature. So then the next thing I know, I tried to call another number, and that one didn't go through. So I'm like, what is really going on, right? So now, look, I get this, and I was like, oh, I'm so mad, everything like that, and I'm like, what is really going on? So what I did is I went to my Gmail just to find that, boom, it just showed me that I did identify myself and that was verification was successful. But it thought I was a bot or thought I was spam or whatever. And it gave me two. So what I did was I emailed Google and was like, hey, I'm a real person. Please, look at it, let me know. And mind you, I had already sent my ID. But the good news is about 2 to 5 minutes later, I got this email, which was, hey, we made a mistake.
Remember, technology isn't hard. It's just getting started and taking that first step. I want you to have a great rest of the day. If you like everything that I'm doing in this video, or you want me to help you get started on your journey, there's a link in the description below for a free 15-minute consultation with me, one-on-one, where I sit down and I help you get started. I want you to have a great rest of the day.